Hi all, today we are discussing about Apache configuration and integration of Apache with the Tomcat server and cluster configuration. Okay. Okay, this is the Eclipse memory analyzer tool used for heap dump analysis. And just go to the file and click on open heap dump and just point out the location and select the file. MAT. Okay, this is the heap dump collected yesterday. So just I'm opening. So it will parse all the object and it will give the memory leakage details. So leakage suspect report, click on finish. Okay, like this. It will give the pie chart and problem suspect 1, 2, 3, that kind of report it will give. Yeah, this one, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, it will give the brief pie chart about memory leak suspect. Actually, whatever it is showing like problem suspect 1, 2, 3, that doesn't mean that there is a memory leak. We cannot conclude in one shot like there is a memory leak, because by default there will be something running on the JVM and there will be a lot of object in the heap. So when we open heap dump, it will give the based on which object allocated more in heap, that will show the priority. Like problem suspect 1, this is the package, objects related to this package allocated into the memory more. So in case of any memory leak out or out of memory issue, we have to take heap dump and in a hourly basis or everyday basis and compare the growth of the object, like what will be the size of the shallow size of the object today and what will be the size of shallow heap size of heap tomorrow, like that. So that type of comparison we can conclude that there will be a memory leakage for the specific object. So that we can see in dominator tree. So here open dominator tree, it will give the, actually click on this. So this will give the major heap acquired currently in a heap area, and this is the retained heap. So so there is no issue currently. It is just showing for one char related object heap size. So if there is any application running on the application server and there is any issue, so you may see the space here. So compare the this value with another heap dump, then we can conclude like relative value. If it is growth is happening consequently, then we can conclude that there will be a memory leakage issue. Especially this heap dump analysis is possible when there is a heap memory of around 2 to 4 GB, because the memory required for heap dump analysis is almost equal to the heap size. Let's say your computer is having 2 GB RAM and your heap size is 4 GB RAM. So in that case, you cannot analyze 4 GB RAM, 4 GB heap dump. Okay, so your heap size and your RAM size should match. So if it is heap size is 8 GB, in that case it is very safe to open the Oracle SR. So they were having proper setup and provide the heap dump to them and they will analyze. That is the better thing. If it is less than 4 GB, something like that, so we can, if we are having such type of system, we can analyze. So in our case, this is hardly some 256 MB memory. So our system is supporting, so we are able to open the heap dump. But in case of huge heap dump like 8 GB, that kind of thing, it is not possible to open the heap dump. It will say out of memory error. Even that also, that heap analysis, it will say out of memory error, because your physical system itself is not having more memory. Okay.
Second, that bottom one, 34 MB of 68 MB.
This one.
Yeah.
It is parsing the heap dump out of 68 MB, 35 MB parsed.
Whenever you click, it will click it.
Correct. So actually, actually, if
according to the click. No, it's changing according to the click.
Actually, when this completes, then only it is better to start analysis, because it is parsing. This heap space is parsing. So once this completes properly, then only proper reports can be seen. So,
go to dominated tree once again.
So 1 minute. If you close this one and open heap dump, okay, open. So leak suspect report, finish. Okay. It should complete. Then only we can go further step. Okay, but it is showing the report. Okay, this should parse completely. So out of 68 MB, only 49 MB it is parsed. Okay, so especially when huge application is running, this tool will give the hints like problem suspect one will be this package objects, like that. So top one, we have to concentrate top one and top two. So according to that, we can check like whether the issue is with that that package or not. Okay. So there are other shortcuts also for analyzing this heap dump issues. There is something called OQL, Oracle Query Language. Okay. Say from this report, if we know that if this is the suspect, then in that case we can directly query the OQL. You can develop OQL query like select star from this and select this, click on this. Okay, this is the shortcut. Like it will show faster instead of going into dominator tree or a histogram. Okay, so OQL is just a shortcut for filtering the leak suspect. Okay, so like that.
What is the difference between shallow heap and retail heap?
Shallow heap is heap. It is currently exist in the heap area, and the retained heap is after GC that much heap is retained, means it is cleared. That is retained heap, and shallow heap is currently occupied objects.
So
okay.
When you, in the last one, OQL when you ran, so that time it was showing shallow heap is 288 and retained heap
only this much is occupied and this much is retained. So
this
like
is
that.
an NP or what? Because these values are like.
In this report, we can see first the leak suspect, right? 1 minute. leak suspect. Okay, first one. It is first one, right? Okay, 1 MB. Okay, that is just query is just for shortcut filtering this package related objects. Okay, this is about heap dump analysis, and if heap size is less than 4 GB, it is feasible to analyze in our environment. If it is more than that, so such type of systems will not be available usually in production support. So in that case, one can open ASR with Oracle. So especially when out of memory occurs, it is better to safer side, better to open one SR with Oracle, because sometimes out of memory issues, many times it may be bug or some major issues. So open one SR and parallelly work with the team, and you can analyze parallelly in your local and give them suggestion. This is happening, and they will also analyze and they will also come back. So it is like that.
Given you know first and second point, mostly we need to check, right? So suppose you got to know these two are suspects.
Top priority suspects. Okay.
What will you correlate them with in server?
Okay. Correlation will be like again take heap dump after 1 hour. If it is just slow leakage, slow memory leak, again take in heap dump in regular interval, and again check whether it is whether the growth is happening or not. Okay. So by that way you can conclude that these two are the suspects that are causing memory leak. Especially the top one will be always preferred.
Okay, now you got to know that these two are causing memory leak. What will you do after?
Okay. Say example, this is causing memory leak. Okay. So I know that this package is from org.apache.tomcat.util. So that means it is Tomcat application specific issue. Okay, I can uh, forward these details to application development team. So in case here it is default Tomcat application package it is showing, but in case of application is running, it is the developer who developed the application. Okay. So we will say them like this is the package, inside that memory leakage is happening. So kindly check like that.
Okay, and in OQL, what exactly are we looking for?
In OQL, that is we are checking how much size it is occupied in heap area and how much it is retaining.
So it is occupying only 288 bytes.
Here it is 1 MB around it is showing.
Shallow size.
1 minute, shallow size. It is 0.288 maybe.
No, it's 288 bytes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 MB retained, and 0.288 MB it is there in the heap. Okay, so like that.
So shallow more is the problem or retain more is the problem?
Actually, the heap size, what it is occupying more and more, that is the problem. Okay, more heap size it is occupying after the garbage collection. Say after clearing GC, if it is occupying more inside, more objects are still occupying in GC, that is the problem. So that's why we have to compare the growth of objects in heap area. That's why we have to take at least 2 to 3 heap dump in regular interval. Like say it may be hourly basis or it may be daily basis, like that. Okay. Okay, in OKL you can also put where command, where clause also. That also you can filter. Using that also you can filter specific columns. Okay. So today's topics are Apache configuration, integration of Apache with Tomcat, and clustering of Tomcat with Apache web server. Okay. That is wrong. It is not working. My hair fall started after troubleshooting Excellent. Okay. Okay. Here I installed two Tomcat instances. Okay. Tomcat and Tomcat 1. Okay. Two instances of Tomcat server. Okay. So I think both are started. I will stop both. SH. Stop. Okay, set down. Okay, what I did is I created two Tomcat folders. Inside that, I unzipped the Tomcat binaries. Okay, this is Tomcat 1 is first instance, and Tomcat is first instance, and Tomcat 1 is second instance. Okay, two instance, and Apache web server is installed here. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday topic, Apache installation. Here it is available. Okay. So Tomcat we already configured, that is only memory parameters we have to add into the set.env.sh. This file I will show you. Tomcat. Okay, configuration. So here set.env.sh. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Just create this file and set the memory parameters. Okay. So, same thing will be done for another instance also. This is the Tomcat configuration, and now we will move to Apache configuration. Like what role stuffs needs to be done in Apache side. Okay. So home. So for configuring a cluster, we need modjk.so file. Okay, that is the module which is used for integrating Apache with Tomcat. Okay, and even it is helpful for clustering also. That can be downloaded from Apache website. This one. Okay, 1 minute. Just say download modjk_so. Same file for integrating with pipeline also? No. There it is. Oracle will give us mod file. Oracle is having different plugin for integration of WebLogic with Apache. They were having their own module file, but here they were having mod JK for integrating Tomcat and Apache. So just download this one. Okay. So in this you will not find modjk.so directly. After build and configure, it will, that modjk.so will be created. Okay. Just untar it in local and just build. It will generate automatically modjk.so. For Windows environment, it will be there directly. You can copy this one somewhere, Windows something. There only. So in Windows environment, modjk.so will be available directly. Okay. So here, putting
up and down, close field, PDF and only close.
Oh, okay.
Close field. Okay, now test.
Okay. So build it, untar it, build the that file. It will generate modjk.so and copy that to a module folder. Okay, modules inside Apache. I will share the in detail document for this. Okay, so how to build and generate modjk.so, that I will share the document. Okay, so ls-lrt. Okay, so this is the modjk.so file which will be copied from the build place to here. Okay. This is Apache modules files. Okay, all these module files are there. So you have to copy additional modjk.so for integration. Okay, so that is the main file for integration. So after that, what we need to do is we have to configure Apache for the clustering purpose. Okay, vi httpd.conf. Okay, this is the main important Apache configuration file. Okay, so so you have to load the module, the one module it is placed in Apache module folder, right? So that I am loading here. Just saying load module, JK module, inside module folder modjk.so. See why I am not giving full directory, because this within this folder it will take the Apache root as somewhere you can see. Even you can give the direct path also, but it will consider this as server root. Okay, that's why just relative path I am giving. Okay,
So it will search for the load module in the server root.
yes, correct. In server root and up to Apache it is server root. After that, whatever path is there, I am giving in load module. Okay, modules and that mod file here.
You can give full path also.
You can, one can give full path, it will work. Okay, there is no need to worry. Somewhere. Okay, this one. Either you can give relative path or full path.
Only this line you need to add after.
Yeah, after place. No, there are other things also. I will explain. Okay, mod JK is copied and it is loaded. So next thing is we have to create worker.properties file. Okay. Okay. You can place this in any place, but I placed it in Tomcat configuration folder. Okay. Only thing is while loading, you have to give the path. That's it. Sorry.
Give a semicolon there.
Okay. Okay, here worker.properties, which is having some parameters. I will explain. Okay. So here workers.list, I am giving two names, instance names, Tomcat 1 and Tomcat 2. So you can give any name. It is not like that the folder how it is looking like Tomcat and Tomcat 2. You can give Tomcat 1, Tomcat 2, or you can give 2 or 3 cluster. This is cluster configuration. Okay. So I am putting 2 instances, Tomcat 1 and Tomcat 2. Just name I am giving like that. And here worker type is AJP13, means it is Apache J server protocol that will be helpful for communicating Apache web server and the Tomcat server internally, not front end user communicating directly to Tomcat. Front end user will communicate to Apache and by using HTTP protocol, and Apache will communicate the Tomcat through this protocol AJP13. Okay, Apache JServe protocol. And this 8009 is mentioned in Tomcat configuration. Okay, and host name is localhost. You can give IP also, IP or full qualified host name. Okay. So again, another instance, worker.tomcat2.type protocol is same, and 8010 and localhost. Okay. For this, we have to configure the worker for load balancer. Okay. So this is the load balancer configuration, and I'm giving two instance detail to load balancer. Okay. So this is additional thing. This one. This is for checking load balancer status. I'm just giving status worker. Okay. This additional thing, if you are not providing also, this one, it is fine. Okay. This one. Okay. And here these are all optional, these things. If you want, you can add or you can remove. Okay. No, we have to create workers.property file and we have to load. Entries and all we have to write. Okay, manually. Okay. Okay, but here I created manually workers.properties while building, right? Okay, that modjk.so what we are building, there only you will find workers.property sample file. Okay, within that sample file we can edit, but one can create their own workers.properties file. Okay, no issue.
But what is this two instances here?
Tomcat 1 and Tomcat 2, I will explain. Okay. So Tomcat 1 instance belongs to these details. Okay. 8009 protocol and localhost and this port, this protocol and this port and this port. Okay. And instance 2 belongs to these details. I will show these details in Tomcat configuration. Okay. LB means load balancer. Okay. So that is the load balancer detail. Okay. Okay. So we will check whether these things are there in Tomcat or not. Because main thing is load in Apache load balancer. User will communicate to the Apache, and Apache internally communicate to the Tomcat through these details: AJP protocol, this 8009 port and port localhost. Okay. So we will verify these details in Tomcat configuration. Okay. VI servers.xml file. Okay. Sorry, AJP. Okay. Sorry, AJP somewhere. Okay. AJP protocol. Somewhere I saw 1 minute. So this one. Okay, AJP protocol 8009 port. Okay, this by default when you install Tomcat, these details will be there. Okay, 8009 and protocol is this. In another instance, I changed it to 8010. Okay, and this port also you have to give 8080 in one instance and 8081 in another instance, and 8444 in another instance. Okay.
BDF it is 8080, right?
By default it is 8080. Okay, if you restart, if you start Tomcat both in instance, try to start, it will say port bind or address is already used, that kind of error. Okay.
For second instance
Second instance detail I will show. That's what I'm saying, like these details needs to be changed. And another one is shutdown port. Tomcat shutdown port something is there, that also we have to change somewhere, right? Server port, server shutdown port. Okay, here it is 8005, there I changed it to 8006. Okay, this one.
So total 3 ports.
Okay, PWD. Okay, this is second instance. Okay, servers.xml. You can see 8006 shutdown port I changed here, and AJP configuration. Here default port for Tomcat I changed it to 8081. There it is 8080. Okay, and this one 8484. You can change it to any preferred 8082 also. Just for my naming convention purpose, I changed 8081. Just one number increment. So here AJP connector port 8010, and here this one I didn't change. It is by default. Okay. 8484. It is server started with that configuration also. So it didn't say any bind this thing. So okay, 8009 is for Tomcat 1 for Apache communication, and 8010 for Tomcat 2 for Apache web server load balancer communication. Okay, so we will start both the servers. Sorry, still we have to see the Apache configuration, other configurations. So home. Apart from that, what other configuration I will show. Okay, Apache config. Yeah, document. Okay, that workers.properties file I loaded here. Okay, so here it is a log configuration, JK log file. Okay, if say I integrated Apache with Tomcat, if there is any integrations issue for in between Apache and Tomcat, those kind of error logs will be available in modjk.log. Okay, log level you can change it to info debug, anything fine, like that. I think fine is equal to debug. Log format, that is date and time with file name. Option forward key says forward URI compact and forward redirect forward directories, like that. here this this one is important. This is specific to the application, like which application I want to access. Okay, and for which workers I want to forward. Here it is, balancer is a load balancer. I am forwarding this application, example application request to load balancer, and internally load balancer will communicate any one of the available Tomcat server. Okay, by using round robin algorithm, so it will forward any one of the available JVM Tomcat instance. Okay, so this is specific to these three things, specific to application. Okay, so this much configuration required for configuring cluster or even integrating Apache with Tomcat. Okay. Mod underscore jk.conf. Mod underscore jk.conf. I'm not sure what purpose it is used.
This is mod underscore jk only, right?
Mod underscore mod underscore jk.conf. Maybe in that configuration, is it any workers related information or anything? Because I didn't saw, and this is successful configuration. I'm not sure, like maybe some conflict between what role configuration okay, I will explain. Sorry. So here what I did is I configured all these parameters, loading module and log file configuration and application specific information, everything. So instead of providing these lines in httpd.conf file, you can create a separate modjk.conf file and load that into this file. That's it. Like how I created workers.property file and I loaded jk worker file, right? So similar way, these information can be, all these information can be put into a modjk.conf file and it can be loaded. That's it. What I did is I directly loaded into the httpd.conf. So everything is same. You are just loading file and you are directly loading parameters. It is same. So that's why I'm saying this is successful configuration. Maybe there may be something conflict. That is the conflict. Like modjk.conf consists of these parameters again. Okay.
So only thing is these tags will change.
Yes.
Tag. When you include more modjk.conf,
in that case, what will happen is, if you provide all this detail in modjk.conf, like this in one single line, you can just load the file. Okay, that is the difference. But everything is same. At the end, everything is same. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something I recalled, and I know that is the purpose of using modjk.conf. Okay. So Apache, I'm checking Apache whether it is started or not. Okay, Apache is started here. So starting Apache command is this one. Apache ctl -k start. Okay, this is the command. Instead of this, we can add it to a daemon and we can restart it using service httpd start, stop, status, that type of things we can check. Okay. So here our application is example application, right? So we will try to access application through load balancer, that is front-end Apache web server. Okay, I will access the application through web server. Okay, web server port is 80. Okay, Apache web server port. Okay, the problem is X forwarding is not working.
Yeah.
What we will do is we will use access. We will try to access using wget. Okay, same URL we can access through wget. Okay. Tomcat. So this is the deployment location. Web apps by default example applications are located. Okay. CD examples. Examples inside that some servlets. Hello world application is there inside servlets. Okay. So I am just creating one URL for this. Hello world.html. Here IP address. Okay. Almost hours also completed. Okay. IF config. Okay, no problem. Okay. So here, yeah. Here, this is the URL for accessing the application, Hello World application. Okay. So, if I'm not giving port, that means by default it will consider port 80. Okay. So, this is the URL for accessing the application through load balancer, that is Apache web server front end. So, what will happen if I hit URL? A request will go to Apache web server, and internally by using AJP protocol, that is Apache JServe protocol, through either 8009 port or 8010 based on primary JVM or secondary JVM, it will communicate to the Tomcat server, and from their directory location, it will pick up the application. Okay, so here I'm just going to this directory. Okay, wget. Okay, hello world. So error, maybe Tomcat is not running. Grab hyphen Tomcat. Okay, Tomcat is not running. So I'm starting both Tomcat instances now. sh start ew. Okay, both instances are started. Huh? Both started. This one and this one. Okay. Okay. These are the two process up and running. Okay. So this is the URL. Okay. wget. Okay. 200 success. Okay. Okay. It is difficult to again verify like whether load balancer is working or not, right? So what I will do, I will set down one of the Tomcat server. In that case also, I have to get the response. Okay. I will kill one of the Tomcat process. Okay. So So again, I will try to access. It should give the response. Okay, giving response. So again, if I want to do same practice, like what I will do again, the one what I set down, I will brought up, and then another one I will set down, and again issue the wget command. It should work. Okay. So that way, I'm checking. It is actually for this testing, it would be better if there is a GUI, because first whatever we access the application through web browser, so that session will be alive. Here, what is happening is request is giving and it is closing. Right? Their session will be alive, and I'm doing shutdown for one Tomcat server. And again, if I try to access any content inside that web browser, it should give the page properly without disconnecting or anything. So that test will be better. But there is no choice. We are just using wget for testing. Okay. So this is the configuration of Tomcat and Apache, clustering and integration, everything.
Can you see how, which server is it hitting right now?
Yes. For this, which server currently serving the request also, we can check. That is using Apache server logs. It is usually access log. That will be possible only when if we put debug. Log level should be debugged for Apache. Then it will give the log level logs in detail. So I already enabled the log level to debug. So I try to access. I try to check the log whether it is throwing such type of information or not. Access underscore log. So usually this should give the information. Shift G. Okay. 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 This information it is giving. Actually, in detail, it should throw the log. So log level can be changed to any higher logging level. In that case, what will happen is it will show the primary JVM and secondary JVM ID detail, everything. So it is possible to check like which server currently serving the request. Okay. Because
one IP address. One IP address. So if you have two IP addresses, two machines delivered, then we can. Great catch.
Okay. So it is possible to find out which JVM is primary and which JVM is secondary. Usually there will be JSON ID. From that we can trace. Maybe log level it is not set properly. It is not set. 1 minute. Tomcat. Log level is there. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you. Okay. Stop. Okay.